Hi everyone, and welcome back. I haven't done one of these in a while, so this is a point of view drive in my 81 Mercury Capri here, except for I actually decided, you know what, I'm gonna take the back way going from Calgary back to Sundre. And I took as many back roads and stuff like that, not as actually as I could because I did take the 22 for a bit, but then you'll see towards the end that like I definitely do take a go down the Bergen Road and stuff like that instead of going 22 to 27. And I love doing the back way. So like this is Lockend Road just west of Calgary. And and this one goes northbound. Um and it's just off the Highway 1A. And now here you see, stop sign and I go, but the reason why I was actually in Calgary today was I was picking up a brand new carburetor for this Capri so that the engine doesn't try and grenade itself because there is a problem with the carburetor. Whether it is the float setting or there is some sort of internal leak, I don't really know. But I didn't really want to delve into the carburetor very much because I didn't really like this one barrel anyways. It's a stock Autolite carburetor off of an 81 Fairmont, but it has a lot more um has sorry. It definitely has a lot more like emission stuff on it that I'm not a big fan of. And it's just one of these things. It's an uglier carb. However, the carb that I picked up, brand new from like 30 or 40 years ago, it actually is a Carter one barrel for a Ford 300 inline six. Now, the carb will flow a little better, and it's actually a smaller body on the carb versus the Autolite, so it'll be easier to like take off and on the car should I need to. But yeah, the guy who sold it to me, well, actually, he didn't sell it to me. He gave it to me. He's had it in his garage for like 30 or so years, and he just moved recently, and he reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you want this carburetor? Like, could you use it?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So yeah, it's like new in box, and it's incredible to find, and I'm very, very happy with it, and it'll bolt right onto the car, no problem. I shouldn't have any issues with the throttle cable or anything, because I compared it side by side with a Autolite one barrel carb that I had from like a 79 or an 80 Mustang that I got for free a couple of years ago. And that's a carb that needs to be gone through definitely, and needs to be rebuilt and stuff like that. But and this back way, like I've never been down this road. Because going to Lockend Road all the way to the end till it hits dirt, then you take a left, and then just going down this awesome windy sweet road. And there's a couple of these roads, and like I get to the stop sign, and of course I turn again, and just overall a wonderful drive and a wonderful day. It was a little nippy outside, but welcome to it being October, and I was definitely not dressed for the weather, but that's fine. And like what's gonna be awesome though is so like this drive, I didn't really have any problems at all. Although the car did develop that stupid shake again, which I still don't know what's causing that. Like some of it is the brakes, which I thought it was the brake discs. I guess it's the brake drums out back. So I'm gonna have to see if I have a set of brake drums that aren't just like toast, because I have a set of brake drums, but they're not good anymore. So I'm gonna have to see, because I might have brake drums up in Edmonton. I'd have to look to see if we left those brake drums on that rear end that we took out of my Mustang, because those were new drums about 3 years back. So they don't have too many miles on them, so they should be fine. And now there is a little break in the footage here. Apologies. I was trying to adjust the volume on my music, and well, it pauses it right here, and then you see that little bit of a jump. But it's all good. And if you're hearing my cat purr, he's on my lap right now and just giving me a lot of attention because I've been gone for most of the day. Because I like I said, I went to Calgary to pick up that carburetor. But yeah, and the guy that gave it to me, like, he's a fan of my channel here, so big shout out to him. To be honest, he's really awesome. He actually drove a 1992 Buick Roadmaster station wagon, Had a 350 in it, 700 R4, had about 300,000 kilometers on it, little bit of rust, but really in fantastic shape and very, very reliable. The last GM body on frame vehicle that they ever made that isn't a truck. And, you know, there's a reason why those are going up in value so much, because they're just so comfortable to go down the road. But, yeah, that's when luxury was proper luxury. However, something though is that this weekend, like tomorrow, I'm actually going to be going to the Red Deer swap meet. And which this will be Friday because I need to set up, which I don't have many things to set up with. Just a few parts that I've just had lying around and that I, could sell. And with any luck, if I happen to sell all of it, oh yeah, the header will be going on as soon as I get the parts in. So for like the gasket and the header bolts, which awesome thing about that actually is a friend of mine, he just loves what I do for the car community. So he actually donated those parts to me, which I very, very, very much appreciate, to be honest, because budget's a little low for stuff right now. I only bought that header because it was cheap. Long tube hooker header for only $125. Like, how could I say no to that? And it's a two-piece as well. Like, that header was probably $800 or $900 brand new. And then now, like, I'm on the, Bergen Road here. If you've watched any of my point of view drives, I've actually done this road a couple of times. Just a beautiful, beautiful road. And I'm big fan, to be honest, of this little road. And whenever I go to Davidson Park, I take this road. And, just overall a very nice drive. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Because, it was a fantastic day overall. Spent a little bit of money, and this thing gets dreadful gas mileage because that carburetor just, with it overfueling like crazy, it's not a good thing, and it could actually blow up the motor if I'm not careful. So that carb is going to be swapped very soon. I was going to swap it tonight, but like I said, a little too chilly for that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.